The internet is going and coming. So I need to adjust my thing. Can hold it. Just a moment, because the internet is getting problem. Hopefully, okay. So it is not giving me any chance to hold it rightly. So what I will ask, I'll ask other half to hold it like this and show the cameras. To show here. It's okay. This is the one. Okay, guys. So I'm live. It's Chef Raj from Wales, England, and hopefully I will do a nice session with you. I have a small introduction to do. My name is Raj, and I'm from India. Obviously, I started my career from Calcutta and ended up in Wales. And today, thanks Amul to giving me a chance to relocate to my origin where I am. And Amul, what can I say about that? It's originated in 1946 and it's triggered the milk white revolution when it started. And it's the internet connection is not very, so it is coming and going, but hopefully it will be a good show, So the recipe, cutting all the points short because the internet is not so great, but the recipe what I'm going to cook today is very easy and very easy to make and very close to heart of people, because it's a Malai based gravy. Though I'm using a lot of onions and tomatoes on it, it's a base of makhni gravy, but I call it Malai gravy because it has the richness of cream, and I will add some cashew nut and all those stuff. So, and everybody makes kofta, but I thought to give it a twist of the kofta, I'm using red kidney beans. And red kidney beans, obviously we know that it started its origin from Peru. It's not Indian, but as it flows with the silk routes and everything, it came to India, and what we can say, everybody knows it's become rajma. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to stuff it with a cheese. And what the cheese is, first of all, I'm showing you the cheese. So Amul is all of cheese and everything, but this cheese, it's called halloumi. I know it's a lot of people, a lot of chefs I'm sure chefs are aware of this cheese. It's from Cyprus. And what this cheese does, this cheese is very tangy type of nature, and it can be flavored, they get flavored. And industrial, when they make the cheese, is a lot of cow milk in it. The ratio is like 70 to the sheep or goat milk is like 30 or 20, like that. And you can add it flavor. Like this cheese had some chilies and some small picomin chilies and some mint on it, hint of mint on it. If you taste it, it's very nice. So I will stuff my kofta with this cheese, and then it will become. Okay, so first it's coming and going, but still I will try my best to do a thing. And my wife is doing a painstaking things to hold these cameras rightly, because it's not, I normally do it in a horizontal mode, but it's not letting me do that. Anyway, coming quickly to the point, because of the short timings and everything, what I have done is I am using my, sorry, the thing is getting gone. Okay, now so what I have done today, I have make my base gravy ready, the base gravy, but I will finish up in front of you guys. But it's very easy, take like tomato, like 700 to 800 grams of tomato, roughly cut as you want to cut in the house. And whatever we have seen our mom, the internet connection, I'm repeatedly saying it's a pain, sorry about that. Like what I'm talking, you take 700 grams of tomato, and I use one of these big onions. We get onions like this. I have used a big onions in this and cut roughly. Please don't put any water. First, I'm a fan of ghee, so I've used desi ghee in this, and little bit of that's the ghee or the little bit of oil. So put the oil, desi ghee on it. Put your tomato, put your onions, and let it boil. I have just used 4 like this, 4 to 5 cardamom seeds, small cardamom. Small cardamom 4 to 5. Don't worry about anything because we are going to blitz it. And cardamom, roasted jeera powder, cardamom, salt, and ginger garlic paste. Ginger garlic paste 1 or 2 teaspoon on 6 to 800 grams of, roughly 800 grams or 7 to 800 grams of tomato. So what we have done is that I boiled it about 15-20 minutes, and then I have blitzed it with a hand blender. Okay, 2 tips: never blend in a jar or something when the gravy is too hot. What is that? It will go everywhere. When I'm training that, I will stop because of the internet if it goes off or something. Sorry about that. I'm apologetic on that ways. So what I've done mistake beforehand also when we are doing training and all those things, you know, it's blitzed out everywhere. So use a hand blender. You take the gravy like this, use a hand blender. Blend it with the hand and blend it completely. Now the main thing is that sieve it. What I'm going to show you, sieve it. Like take a nice siever like this and sieve the gravy with a spoon or some take a big spoon. Take a big spoon, put the gravy and sieve it nicely, and to the end of the part, sieve it through that. If you want to put little bit of hot water, sieve it through that, so that the gravy, it becomes smooth as you want. So when you make the gravy as smooth as you want, it gives you a texture like this. I hold in front of the camera, a texture like this. A lot of people use added color or something like that. But I told you I use 2 spoons of degi mirch powder. That whatever colors is nothing like that with the natural, which is available in the market, edible. I'm not a fan of that. In the industry, in the restaurant, they use color to give a bright red color or something, but I'm not a fan of that. I use whatever the natural taste is. Okay. So here our journey starts. So I will show you how to finish up the gravy. So I let the gravy to heat up a little bit, and while the gravy is heating up, I'm just telling that we are just talking that while
somebody asking about the dish name.
Oh, dish name. Okay, I forgot to get with the dish name. It's a red kidney beans stuffed cheese stuff. So
Somebody asking, can they use normal
of the, you know, it will hit your mouth after you having the gravy. And don't use Kashmiri red chili powder. That gives a color. But here is not the color. Here is giving you the richness, you know. And this is a tilted Punjabi dish, so gravy and all the stuff. So use the gravy. So my gravy is heating up, and I can feel the smoothness of the gravy when you sieve the gravy nicely. Sieve jab karega. Sorry if I have to talk in Hindi. I'm from Calcutta. My language will go hereby, so I'm talking in English. Don't mind. Sorry about that. But I'll ask the camera person to come nearby to show the gravy a little bit. You know, I put my light on. You see the gravy? It's a bright, like an orangish gravy. I'm very happy with that color, you know, because it suits me. So let this suit. Now what I will add, I have some cashew paste. Cashew nuts, 75 to 100 grams of cashew nut soaked in hot water. Now why we soaked in hot water is nothing that because the hot water will a little bit soften the cashew and it will be easy up to paste the things up. And don't use any added water to this cashew nut, you know, because I want a thickness of this like this, you know. If you take on the spoon, it will do like this. So I'm using a dollar full of. And why I use the cashew nut now, because I want the cashew nut, it doesn't give, so that it doesn't give the rawness of the fruits or of the cashews or the nuts, anything you called, you know. There was an interesting thing. I go on selling this thing because I read history of the books, you know. There was a important books what I'm reading a few days back, that anything that have 3 leaves of the fruits, that of the you know, vegetables or things, that can be called a fruit. This is like an encyclopedia, you know. There's so much to learn about food. My God, this is like
Can
a.
you send the dish name, please, later on?
Yeah, I told you repeatedly. You can also find in my page, Chef Raj Chaudhary. Our page is called Red Kidney Bean Stuffed with Halloumi Cheese in Malai Gravy. Red kidney bean stuffed with cheese in Malai gravy. If you don't get halloumi cheese or something, just use normal cheese, normal Amul cheese. Why I used halloumi cheese is that I will tell you later on when I fry, then you will see the halloumi cheese. Okay, so I can see my gravy is like flitterings, what we call is just on the simmering point. Okay, another thing is that this to do this gravy, you need a lid. Why you need a lid? So you simmer it for a few times, and what I am going to use is that I'm taking some ingredient on my hand, and then I will show. So salt is added on it, so no need of putting salt. No need. When the gravy is like a boiling stage, what I will use spoonful of cardamom powder. Already the gravy is heating up, so you need to steer the gravy a little bit, so stop that flexing around everywhere, your kitchen get like smuggled up. So cardamom powder, you see, not even a spoon, it's just a tablespoon, it's just a little bit touch pinch of. Okay, I'm using small cardamom powder. Then methi, kasturi methi, pinch of kasturi methi, already toasted nicely, go everywhere. Okay, if you keep on mixing, it will not split anywhere or it will not go anywhere. I keep on adjusting my camera. Your net connection is going anywhere. I stop showing myself by just focusing on the gravy now. Okay, so here is the gravy. Is it clear now? Just let me know, is it clear now? Okay, so what I will use now, I will use cream. So let me show you how many tablespoons we are using. We are using like 1 spoon, 2 spoon, 3 full spoon of cream, fresh cream. Okay, now keep on little bit stirring, otherwise you might end up losing the gravy, curdling the gravy or something like that, curdle up the gravy. So I can obviously smell it, the nice richness of the malai gravy or any makhni gravy, whatever it's coming on. And to finish up, because to finish the sourness of the tomato, what I am going to use is that I have some pure honey. Like a spoonful of pure, like dollops of honey goes in it. That will little bit more. That will sweeten the things up like that. So you can understand that what I want is that a sweet, tangy, and a flavorful of gravy. And the last of all, yaar, rich gravy bana rahe, usko agar makhan nahi de, so it doesn't do justice. So I give a dollop full of a tablespoon of butter on it. Okay, so now my gravy is done. So you can see the color. If you can come close to the gravy, please, and show this, so you can see the color. No added color, no nothing. Only few bits and bobs of the cardamom powders and everything, which I just used my mortar pestle to do the powder. That is the thing. And one more thing I want to say is that if you guys are doing the powder or roast, if you roast the seeds or if you roast any kind of seed, just leave it on a light base or something. How we do in the industry, we leave it on just below the lights, in the powerful lights. It just gives that things, and just pound it in a mixie. It will give you so much nice aroma rather than buying in the markets. Obviously, if you don't have time, those things. And just a moment, I come back. What I find a brilliant things to do is to make the most incredible thing in the home, to make the ginger garlic paste. What I do, I take the ice cubes, I take the ice cubes, take the blitz, the ginger as normal, घर में जैसे बनाता है ginger garlic paste, and I put the paste on the ice trays, and I put in the fridge. And then obviously, when it's stuck, I take it out, I stuck in the freezer. But using it, I just come on the point and use it, okay? So, another nuska, ये भी एक nuska था जो use करते हैं because the pace is so fast in our life now. Now, the last part is that when I'm going to make that kofta, which I'm talking about. So, for the kofta, I tell you what I have done is just nothing. I'll tell you what I've done. I'll show you one. I have already made something, but I'll show you one how to make one kofta, okay? So, here is my paste. See, this is, but red kidney bean, I have soaked in overnight. Red kidney bean or rajma. That's why I told you it's originated in Peru. It's not Indian. Huh? Tomato is not Indian. Rajma from Peru, Silk Route to this and this. Normally Turkish and kofta. Kofta normally it's a meat loaf of things, and that's the kofta ball came in, and we got it in the habit of those things like paneer kofta or something. So what I did is I have just taken some red kidney beans, soak it in water overnight, and then when it came on, like in the morning when it's done almost, so I can feel in the bare hand. See, this is done. So nothing I've added. It's very simple. Kofta smashed with your hand, or if you have a potato smasher nowadays, everybody has modern gadgets. So we chefs also use modern gadgets. But nothing is good like hand, using your own hand. So if you go like that, what I done, okay, don't use any chopped onion or something. That will lose that instinct of that bindness, because it's a lentil, and if you put onion, it will start to lose water. So I have used fine chopped coriander in it. I have used mango snot or amchur powder, 1 teaspoon of amchur powder. And about the kidney beans, you can take like 300 to 400 grams of kidney beans for that kofta to make as you want. Okay. And this, as I told you, I am very fond of roasted powders. So I've used jeera powder or cumin powders, and then the dhania powder, and then just degi mirch and
Somebody
salt.
asking, did you boil the rajma?
No, I have not boiled the rajma. I just soaked it. And it becomes like overnight. More than overnight, I soaked it and it becomes soft. And that's what I'm using. I've not boiled it. If you boiled it, you can't make the kofta. You can't make the kofta, and then you can stuff it. Okay. So I think everybody knows what is kulcha. What is kulcha or something like that. So you take the thing like kulcha, make it a dough like this, and make a space for the cheese. Now what you're going to do, what I'm going to do is simple. Is put the halloumi cheese inside, stuff it as you can, and make it as you want, big, small. There is no harm. As I always tell, there is nothing right and wrong in cooking. Whatever you're cooking, like our mom, they have not said, "Beta, ye right nahi hai, wo wrong hai." Whatever they give, it's tasty. And mother's food, and Amul is acquainted food. Mother and all. I used to see that small cartoons which Amul used to bring up, every time, everything. So the camera person is going here. Sorry, using our hand. So now you see this kofta like this. It's stuffed with the cheese and everything, and very simple. And now and obviously don't forget the seasoning. Use seasoning as you taste. You go salt, and if you like little bit of green chili, you can finely chop green chili and give it. So now I make some kofta already for you. Here is the koftas. You see this is round, and it looks very nice because the red kidney beans chilka or the cellulose will come out outside. So when you can see I can feel the oil is hot now. So I just put the koftas inside. The camera, if it come closer to me. Okay, I put the kofta. I take a teaspoon. You see, I have got it out from the heat, So just You can dust little bit of corn flour or something when you are making these koftas. It will be very nice.
How many hours soak the kidney beans?
Soak it about for more than a day or something like that. Soak it when you can feel that the kidney beans are really soaked and it can be smashed. That's it. It's just not, no, nobody has told me to do it, just experiment, I learned by my experience and all those stuff that you keep on experimenting. And I told you, try to find out, I'm long time I'm out from India, try to find out some cheese which is little bit tangy. It will give you a sharpness to that kofta, Okay, the camera will come like this. I'll just show you, Is it coming? Good, move. Can you move your hand, please? Yeah, okay. So, this is the kofta. And you don't need to burn it or make it a brownish look or something. Remember, everything of your kofta is cooked, and done. Red kidney beans, when it's soaked, you can eat it like this, For me, it's okay. So, I don't know why the camera is not coming up. Yeah, I think this is now okay. It's deferred live, so you keep on bathing the kofta. We call it a bath or something. We just use the spoons to do this. So there you go. Okay. Believe me, if you make this gravy in the house or make this presentation in the house, people will be saying, "Oh my goodness, you are doing like a chef or something like that." It will be good. Now my koftas are almost done. What I will do, I will take in a paper. I will just take the kofta out. Okay. So the kofta is ready.
Cheese name, please.
Cheese name is halloumi. Halloumi is a Cyprus cheese. It's a cheese come from Cyprus. I don't know. Sorry guys. I don't know whether it is available in India or not. Must be available. Indian everything is available in India. So nothing to worry about. Cheese name is halloumi. I show you by bare hand things and everything is going on, veganism and all those stuff. So this dish cannot be called vegan because vegan people doesn't do cream or milk or anything from the or animal products. So what I want is that I want to give this kofta a natural look of that red kidney beans or something. When it is fried, you see these beans are like that, I see a comment that which other lentils can be used for kofta. Sir, you need to try for your kofta, I just tried it. I just tried it with the red kidney beans. You can try it with the, I think, moong ka dal se bhi try kijiye. It can happen, which is binding. And you can use little bit of besan on this, like that. Somebody is writing, yes, you do get halloumi in India. That's bravo, no problem. Thank you very much. And this is so nice, to see this halloumi is available. Try it on that. Let's see. I will put 3 koftas on the gravy. Let's see one thing. You see why I told. You see these things. If you can see it, this halloumi, it doesn't melt or something. Is the cheese inside? That's what I'm going to say. That cheese inside is intact, and it will give you. That's why halloumi cheese, you can grill it, you can fry it, you can do anything. So what I do, I put back my gravy here. For the time being, I put it aside. And it is so nice,
Somebody asking, can they use paneer?
Paneer, you can use paneer, you can try, but grate it nicely and flavored it. If you can smash the paneer little bit, use little bit of things on it, coriander or some salt. That will give you that. Paneer is itself a little bit of blanches. No offense to the guys who loves paneer, but when I make paneer, I make in the house and try to make it on the and like a halloumi or something. Put chilies, put coriander, put little bit of dhania like that. So now it's the time of plating. It's very easy. So while plating the dish, I will again go with the gravy little bit heat up because my gravy is ready. And believe me, it's just just give you that makhni smell or something, that richness is there, And what I will do now is the time to put the koftas into the gravy. Okay. As the koftas goes into the gravy, I turn
Somebody
the...
saying innovative dish.
As a chef, and 15 years, 16 years, when you're in the industry, you have to think about that. Now, I have a tweak on tell. I used to do all those things, and last thing or first thing, the camera person is not very professional. She's helping me all the way. Sorry about that, guys, but last thing is that what I want to say is that whatever food you choose or whatever ingredient you use or something, try to get to the gist, where it coming from, what it will be, and how the end product will be. Google it, read it, read books. I have a lot of books, I read it, So is this the time now to use or plate the gravy something? So what I will do, I will take gravy. I'll put the gravy like this. Okay. Done. Okay. Now, when I will try to put the kofta, turn the heat down. You see, I told you that I will give a twist. I always like to give the twist. Koftas goes here. 1, 2. The kofta is always becoming very... Never try to put the I turned off the heat, because never try to put the kofta. So it will show you what the kofta is made with. Okay. Now I'm going to garnish it. Simple. What to garnish? You just take some cream. Nice little bit of cream on the top. Okay. I'm a fan of this. I'm a big fan of this powder, what I make. So lovely. Just sprinkle around the powder. Okay.
Somebody asking, repeat the gravy recipe, please.
Okay. So if you want the gravy recipe, very simple. 600 to 700 grams of tomato. Just 6 to 7. 1 onion. A big onion, white onion preferably. Don't take the onion something. Chop it. 1 green chili, put it inside. Degi mirch, 2 tablespoon of or 2 teaspoon of, as you want the heat. Degi mirch, cardamom, 4 to 5 cardamom, and don't use any water. If you need water when you're blitzing it later on, then use it. And roasted jeera powder and ginger garlic paste. 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. That's it. That's it. No, I have not soaked the kofta in gravy. I have kept it for few minutes. That's it. Otherwise, the crispiness. And now chili powder. Just give, because my plate is white, I am putting it like that.
Autry asking, did you soak the kofta in gravy?
No, gravy. I have just kept it for 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. And some coriander leaves, and here you go. Amul present Chef Raj red kidney beans stuffed with halloumi and in malai gravy. This is my final product. If you do this thing like that or show it, I think this is the final product. You see, I kept one rajmas and something. Take a big plate, take a under plate. Don't worry about that thing. This is what chefs do in the restaurant. I'm a chef. What this magic? There is no magic. There is no rocket science. This small things, it give you the entire dish a glossy look, a wow look or something. This is the things, just magic. Just use whatever unisex. There is no right, no wrong in cooking. Nobody can say that. And mom's cooking is the best cooking. So this is the dish of the day. For me, I will make my family happy. And I hope you guys like the presentations. And whatever questions you have, I have a page called Chef Raj Chaudhary. You can ask the questions there. I do a lot of bloggings. I do a lot of walkarounds and streets and everything. So I will be happy to answer your questions, and keep on watching me, and I will be coming later on also, as they wanted me other days also. So thank you, and that's why I think it's good that we are finishing, but finishing in a good note. Amul, whatever they're doing to hold this strong time, all the chefs, to give the extra punch, to give this a lush, save us as a restaurateur. I'm a little worried about that, what will happen, but this is the way it goes. And thank you, Amul, for all this gesture. Thank you. Bye from Swansea. Sorry. So let me finish, and I hope you enjoy the things. Thank you.